stretch, okay? So I'd recommend doing that first thing in the morning and just getting your stretches done, because we want postural correction. It's a huge part, and we need to stretch. More specifically, we need to stretch our chest out. So we're loosening that up, because with pectus, you have tight chest muscles associated with the condition. So they're pulling you forward, and we've got that rounded forward posture that's so commonly associated with pectus. Once you pull that back, your chest is going to stick out, your sternum, your indentation is going to straight away be less noticeable. So that's a major thing. So we need to stretch every day. So I'll show you some of my go-to ones for pectus. So got the cobra stretch, pushing pressure, breathing out, putting pressure on the chest wall. Superman is really good for strengthening your back, which is a key part for improving the posture. Drink. Another key stretch for me is just going up to wall, stretching your chest out. That's a big one. Alright, so the next thing we got to do is eat. Alright, so you've done the stretches, and then you got to eat. Especially if you're skinny, you got to get those calories in, guys. Like I talked about, it all comes down to calorie balance. So you got to eat, and you got to eat a high protein, like muscle building diet that consists of like natural organic foods. I'm weighing everything that I do so that I know exactly how many calories everything is that I eat. Protein powder, guys, that's a big one. You want to get your protein in. I like to go like, I'm having like 2.5 times body weight in kilograms. You need a lot of protein. That involves a lot of meat, or otherwise eggs or whatever, or to make it easier, protein powder. So this is an amazing protein powder called No Way. If you guys want to try it, you can use my code Riley10, link to ATP Science in the description. Honestly, it's amazing. It's actually made from collagen, so it's not dairy. I personally don't like dairy. It messes with me. I feel like it makes me bloated, which makes the rib flare and stuff look worse. So I avoid dairy, and I'd recommend you guys doing the same and getting this, the collagen protein by ATP Science. Now, if you've been following me for a while, you would have known what I was making then. Protein pancakes, baby! Woohoo! Protein pancakes, baby. So I think this is really important to specify. A lot of you guys think, oh, you can fix pectus just through the exercises, but the exercises make you build muscle, and the exercises in conjunction with a diet make you build muscle, a muscle building diet. Without that diet, the muscle building ain't really gonna happen, because you need the protein, and you need the calories, and you need the nutrients. So that's a really, 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 really important part. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here and smash these protein pancakes whilst I've been literally doing work all day, because I just released the Pectus Transformation Project, which has been insane. I've had so many people sign up already, and it's cool. It's making a cool community. So yeah, I'm going to be doing work on the Pectus Transformation Project, which is a program for anyone out there with pectus who's a beginner, who wants to transform their body. And it's amazing. It's literally everything you need to know in one video, in one program. So anyway, I'm going to do work on that, eat these pancakes, and I'll see you guys in the gym. All right, guys, welcome to the workout. So we've got a pull workout. So it's back, biceps, and rear delts for me. And the reason I'm showing you this workout is because training your back is probably the biggest key, because it's correcting your posture. By developing your back muscles, strengthening your back muscles, you're going to correct that kyphotic rounded forward posture that's associated with pectus. So anyway, I'm going to run you through the workout, show you the exercises that I do, and explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. So first up, we got pull-ups. This is one of the best back movements you can do. They're very compound nature, so you're working not only like basically the entirety of your back, but also your arms, your biceps, even your abs, and it's just a great movement. And you can do it anywhere, guys. So if you're just at home, you don't have access to a gym yet, you can do pull-ups. Some form cues is to do it nice and slow and squeeze your back, and then stretch all the way back down. Next, you can see me doing the T-bar row here. So this is again one of my favorites. And so basically with the T-bar row, you want to bend over at the hips. It's a hip hinge. You want to get almost parallel to the ground, and then we just grip the T-bar and we row the plate up to our chest, squeezing your back at the top. This is a great movement for developing your back. And when I train back, so every time I train back, I want to hit it from different angles. So we want to hit it from above, below, and in front. So this is below, so the weight's under you and you're pulling up. And by doing these different angles, you're going to hit the different musculature of your back. There are a lot of muscles in your back, so you want to hit it from different angles to get all those muscles engaged, because you want to optimally develop your entirety of your back, not just like one little part. So now you can see me doing a lat pull down, which is similar in its nature to the chin up, mostly targeting the lats. And it's another great movement. Get that nice wide back for overall aesthetics, and again, any kind of muscular development in the back is going to help with your posture as well. So that's another big reason to train back. and again, some form cues with the pull-up, guys. We want that full range of motion, stretching all the way. Full range of motion on everything, guys. The muscle doesn't know the reps, the amount of reps you do. It doesn't know any of that. All it knows is tension, and to optimally get optimal tension on the muscle, you want to take it through its full range of active motion that it's under active tension on. So for the lat pull down, we're stretching all the way up and then coming all the way back down. Next, we move on to a hammer strength row. So this is a great movement from in front of you. So the T-bar was under you, lat pull down above, hammer strength is in front. Again, hitting the different muscles of the back. And then for this, we're just rowing and doing the reps each side. Unilateral movements are really key, especially if you're a beginner, because they probably use a lot of imbalances with your muscle strength and size. So you want to do unilateral work to help even that out and target your weaker side. Also, notice my grip, my thumb is not hooked around, it's over. That's pretty important when you do back movements, because it's going to activate your back more with that grip versus like hooking your thumb around, which will get your arms engaged more on your forearms and your grip strength, etc. So you really want to be pulling with the back on everything. Pull with your elbows coming back, and that's going to engage your back more. So yeah, and now we're doing face pulls. So face pulls are great for the rear delts, okay? So the rear delts are the back of your shoulders, basically. And that's like, if there's one thing that's most key for posture, it probably is rear delt development and movements like this, the face pulls, because that's straight away going to pull you back. So face pulls are definitely something I would recommend incorporating into your regime. And also developing your rear delts helps get your shoulders looking 3D like. Now we moved on to the dumbbell pullover. Dumbbell pullover trains your lats, so hence why I was putting it in there, but also it trains your chest, and I'm happy to do a little bit more chest. My chest seems to recover really well from my workouts. And so if I do the dumbbell pullover on back day, I'm getting that little bit more chest stimulus, and also I'm doing back as well, lats. And also, if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that the dumbbell pullover is like the king of chest, of pectus exercises. So you definitely want that in your regime. You get a big stretch on the sternum. You can literally feel the muscles around the indent working. You can feel your chest stretching out, and it's also working your lats for posture. So unlike most chest movements, you're not going to get that muscular imbalance between the chest and the back, because your back is also working just as much, if not more, than your chest. And yeah, it's just an amazing movement that you guys should be doing. And then I'm just doing kettlebell curls here. Obviously this has no real relevance to pectus, but overall aesthetics does make pectus less noticeable for the fact that people are like disguised and like in awe of your physique. So you want big biceps, you just want big arms, you just want to look good. So you definitely want to be doing biceps. I did a few more bicep exercises, but this was the only one I filmed because, again, the relevance to pectus is not as applicable. So I just smashed it out. And then I went on to abs to finish off. Had to do abs for the video because training abs is definitely an important part for pectus to tighten the rib flare and the pot belly. So hanging leg raises is like my go-to ab movement. It's quite advanced, but it's what, if you can do it, then do it. And you really want to get your spine flexing and extending, so that way you're contracting with your abs more. Don't just use your hip flexors to pull your toes up. Actually use your abs and twist your pelvis forward. And then the ab wheel rollout, again, ab wheel rollout and the dumbbell pullover are probably like my two most like recommended movements that most of you guys already are doing that have been following me for a long time. They're both so beneficial. The ab wheel rollout, you're getting that stretch on the chest as you go all the way down, you feel your sternum stretch out, and then also obviously you're engaging your abs, which is key for the rib flare and the pot belly. And yeah, it's just bloody hard. So if you can do it, hell yeah. Alright guys, that was the workout. So obviously in the voiceover you would have heard that I was talking about back for posture, abs for the rib flare and obliques, obviously biceps just for overall aesthetics. You want overall aesthetics, and rear delts for that posture, really bring those rounded forward shoulders back, okay? So if you train chest and not back enough and not your rear delts, like there's no point doing front raises, guys. All the presses will work at anterior delts. We want to work on our rear delts, okay? Anyway, I thought I'd give you guys a little physique update. So.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
All the training I've done, the training of my chest, to build up in and around the indent, helps really mask it. Training off my back for posture, overall aesthetics, shoulders, overall aesthetics. You want to just look good so people like are in awe of your physique. In awe, that sounds a bit arrogant, but whatever. In awe of your physique versus like what's up with him. All they notice is all the muscles. They don't notice the indent. And then when you get bigger pecs, when you get bigger muscles, it's going to help with the rib flare and pot belly, because obviously the pecs poke out more. So for the ribs to poke out more than the chest is hard. But then also, if you just train your ribs and your obliques, you strengthen them, you get used to flexing, you keep them tight, you hold them tight, it's going to minimize your rib flare and your pot belly so much. And obviously being lean, it's going to help heaps with the pot belly. The fat's obviously accentuating the pot belly. And that's training for pectus, guys. So we've done the stretches, we've done the abs, we've done the training for the posture. You would have seen in other videos where I talk about training for chest. Obviously I didn't do any chest in today's other than the pullovers, which is a little bit of chest. Yeah, I'll show you my back.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall.
I feel amazing! The best thing about training your muscles and building your physique is it trains your mind, guys, and that's the biggest thing when it comes to pectus, is training your mind to love yourself, love the way you look, you know? I know I sound arrogant as fuck right now, but I want you guys to be arrogant. I want you to be confident. That's the goal. That's how you fix pectus. Every video that I title Fix, it's not fixing it by making your chest flat. You can't just alter your bone structure. It's fixing it by building a physique, minimizing how prominent your case pectus is, because you've built such a muscular physique. You've corrected your posture, and you've minimized the prominence of your pectus so much that it no longer negatively affects you. That is fixing pectus. That is the goal. Anyway, guys, we got to go do our cardio, because there's one other topic when it comes to fixing pectus, and this has literally been my daily routine as well, and it's cardio. And it's not just any kind of cardio, it is swimming. So I like to swim for my form of cardio. I think there's several benefits for swimming as your form of cardio if you have pectus. Firstly, it's like low impact, so we want to prioritize recovery in the gym and the weights for going hard. And if you run as your form of cardio, then your knees might get sore. The impact from that swimming, there's like no impact, you're like in water, so it's almost a good form of recovery. Secondarily, when you're swimming, you're actually using your muscles, like you're using your rear delts and your back to propel you through the water, so that's going to help with the postural situation and muscular development as well. Thirdly, it's like you're holding your breath, which is good for like your lung capacity, which is often compromised with pectus. Fourthly, you have to get seen topless. Like, I'm in my fucking fudgies right now. Like, you've got to get like confidence in who you are and what you are, which is a huge part of improving pectus. And then the last reason I like swimming is, I kind of touched on it before, like the lung capacity that's compromised. Also, just like cardiovascular endurance is often so shit for people with pectus, like shortness of breath and all of that. So you really want to train that. You don't want that to just be something that's like stopping you from doing shit in life. So that's the other reason I like swimming. So anyway, time to go do some laps. Look really sexy with goggles. Fuck yeah. Let's get it. Legends, that's it for the video on my full day of fixing pectus. So take home points are we want to be stretching, we want to just be healthy and active, we want to train with weights for muscular development, we want to train our back for postural correction, we want to stretch for postural correction, we want to train abs for the rib flare and the pot belly, we want to swim or do a form of cardio for cardiorespiratory endurance, as well as caloric expenditure, health, as well as swimming for the mind. And we want to work on our mind as well. We want to be confident with who we are and acknowledge our body and begin to love ourselves, because you can develop the best body in the world through my methods, but if you don't love yourself and if you're convinced that you are abnormal or a freak or that you look ridiculous, then you're never going to be happy. So you need to work on your mind as well and your perception of who you are. And that's the video. That's it. That's it. For those of you who are following, and also I might just say, for those of you who are following my comp prep, it is day 39, and you saw the weigh-in at the start of this video, 198.4 pounds. So everything's coming along nice and smoothly, and I'm enjoying the bodybuilding preparation process. It's been fun. I've had my refeed week this week, so I actually got to jump my calories up, and I haven't gained weight with high calories, which is cool because it means my metabolism is firing, which is what I want. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you in the next video.